Okay, we are in our textbook. We are in our textbook. We are on page 144. We're on 144. And we're using the past tense. We're using the past tense. What's the matter? Now remember, what's the matter? What's the problem? And what's wrong mean the same question. They mean the same thing. So what's the matter? What's the problem? What's wrong? So we're going to be doing this one right here, and we'll listen to the model, and then we will do the exercises.
Page 144. What's the matter? Listen. How does David feel?
Not so good.
What's the matter?
He has a backache.
A backache? How did he get it?
He played basketball all day.
So he has a backache. So that's present tense. He has a backache. Past tense is the last line. He played basketball all day. So now we're going to be doing the practice down here, or the book calls it exercises.
Do exercises 1 through 15. You will hear the correct line after you speak. 1. We'll begin.
How does Brian feel?
Not so good.
Not so good.
What's the matter?
He has a sore throat.
He has a sore throat.
A sore throat? How did he get it?
He talked on the phone all day.
He talked on the telephone all day.
Number 2.
2. We'll begin. How does Linda feel?
Not so good.
Not so good.
What's the matter?
She has a backache.
She has a backache.
A backache? How did she get it?
She danced all day.
She danced all day.
3. We'll begin.
How do you feel?
Correct. Not so good.
Not so good.
What's the matter?
I have a headache.
I have a headache.
A headache? How did you get it?
I studied all night.
I studied English all day.
4. We'll begin.
How does Gary feel?
Not so good.
Not so good.
What's the matter?
Correct. He has an earache.
He has an earache.
An earache? How did he get it?
He listened to loud music all day.
He listened to music all day.
No.
5. We'll begin.
How does Maria feel?
Not so good.
Not so good.
What's the matter?
She has a cold.
She has a cold.
A cold? How did she get it?
She waited for the bus in the rain. It's going to be something different.
She waited for the bus all day.
In the rain.
6. We'll begin.
How does Charlie feel?
Not so good.
Not so good.
What's the matter?
He has a sore throat.
He has a sore throat.
A sore throat? How did he get it?
He shouted all day.
He shouted all day.
Down here.
7. We'll begin.
How does Mrs. Clark feel?
Not so good.
Not so good.
What's the matter?
She has a headache.
She has a headache.
A headache? How did she get it?
Her baby cried all day.
Her baby cried all day. 8. You begin.
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
Not so good.
What's the matter?
What's the matter?
I have an earache.
An earache? How did you get it?
An earache? How did you get it?
My dog barked all day.
Last one.
9. You begin.
How does Carlos feel?
How does Carlos feel?
Not so good.
What's the problem?
What's the matter?
He has a backache.
A backache? How did he get it?
A backache? How did he get it?
He planted flowers all day.